Hi everyone! Today I will be discussing a play-based activity that can support the development of maths and numeracy skills in the early years. The following play-based activity involves children choosing a block puzzle to complete, then collecting coloured blocks with a toy truck based on the number they have on their order card. They will then drive their blocks to the sorting area where they will match the blocks to their chosen puzzle. This activity is suitable for 4-year-olds at a preschool level. The activity will focus on mathematical concepts such as classifying and sorting, counting, and numeral identification. The activity provides children the opportunity to develop logical reasoning skills and demonstrate independent thinking. The EYLF curriculum that this activity is linked to include Outcome 4, Children are confident and involved learners. Specifically Component 4.2, children develop a range of skills and processes such as problem solving, inquiry, experimentation, hypothesizing, researching, and investigating. This is a child-led activity as children will independently explore the concept of number identification through counting and sorting on their own in an informal play-based environment. This activity also links to Outcome 5, Children are effective communicators. Specifically, Component 5.4, children begin to understand how symbols and pattern systems work. In this activity, children will be learning how to identify a number and how to represent that number in blocks by collecting the correct amount of blocks. Prior to demonstrating the activity, the educator will need to set up a driving track with a pickup station for each colour block and a sorting station where the children will match and sort their block puzzles. To begin, introduce the activity with excitement and enthusiasm by saying something like, "Today we're going to have so much fun playing with blocks and toy trucks and using our super awesome brains to put together some puzzles. Do you think we can do it? I think we can too." Then model completing the activity. While collecting blocks, count aloud while holding up that number of blocks so the children can become familiarized with recognizing and naming numbers. Also ask questions and use mathematical language while demonstrating the activity. For example, ask something like, "I have 2 orange blocks so far, but my order card says I need 4. How many more blocks do I need?" During the activity, allow the children to explore and investigate on their own. While allowing the children to solve their puzzles independently, observe how they engage. After allowing the children some time to play independently, step in to scaffold the learning by asking questions and using mathematical language. Some examples of questions include, how many red blocks did you need to collect? How many blocks do you have altogether? If we added 1 more block, how many would you have? If we were to take away 2 blocks, how many would you have then? How did you know that you needed 3 orange blocks and not 4? Scaffolding is an instructional technique used to support a student's learning and understanding. Scaffolding a child's learning through asking open-ended questions and prompting can help both the educator and the child to recognize what the child can do on their own and where they need assistance. This encourages them to take responsibility in their learning, allowing them to become lifelong independent learners. Play-based learning is vital to the development of maths and numeracy skills in the early years. Children need to be given opportunities to explore and use mathematical concepts in a range of different contexts. Glennie Demond, 2008, suggests that children need to engage in hands-on learning experiences where they can use concrete materials to gain understanding. According to Kennedy and Bartlett, 2010, play can aid the development of intellectual skills such as reasoning, problem-solving, concept formation, and creative thinking. Kennedy and Bartlett state that children who engage in quality play experiences are more likely to have well-developed cognitive skills and also develop dispositions for learning such as curiosity, persistence, resilience, concentration, and creativity. In this activity, children independently source the blocks they need to match a puzzle, and they are given time to work at their own pace, allowing them to develop problem-solving skills. Social constructivism refers to the collaborative nature of learning, suggesting that knowledge is constructed through interaction and personal experience. And Galleri 2006 states that mathematical learning doesn't occur simply by transmitting knowledge, it is something the learner constructs by actively seeking out meaning and making mental connections. This theory suggests that learning outcomes can vary from child to child. Therefore, it is vital for educators to provide a learning environment that promotes active participation. In this activity, some children may not have as strong numeral identification skills as others and may need assistance. Therefore, the activity is set up to allow for flexible movement, where students who are more competent in identifying numbers can play independently and educators can easily step in and assist those that may need help. According to the State of New South Wales Department of Education 2006, Vygotsky believed that the relationship and interactions between children and adults or more knowledgeable others is vital to the learning process, as scaffolding by a more knowledgeable person can deepen a child's understanding. In this activity, the educator acts as the MKO when first introducing the activity and also when stepping in to scaffold the learning. Children could also be each other's MKO, as some children may have the ability to recognise numbers more easily than others, therefore can help their peers to read the order cards and collect the right amount of blocks. Thank you for watching.